Yeah, hi, my name is Devin Guthrie, and I'm a senior right now at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Yeah, so I think what I like to solve is environmental injustices using environmental justice. And what that means is I specifically look in cities and look at the disproportionate effect of certain groups that experience more pollution, certain groups don't have equal access to nature, and a lot of people don't have equal access to the benefits that nature gives. So what I want to do is use environmental justice to kind of create equitable environmental solutions so that we can make cities more green, but also make sure that everyone's voice is heard and everyone is accounted for. Yeah, it's been very inspiring, I would say, because I would say that it's one thing to kind of have those ideas in your head, but what the program has really done for me is made it inspired me to know that it is something I could realistically do, that there are people who support me, that there are people who kind of think the same way and are aware of these issues as well. And so it's a strong support base to kind of give me the resources, give me the tools, the opportunities, the connections that I would need to kind of make these change and kind of give me the motivation to say that even though doing these things are really hard and you kind of have to start from the bottom and go up, often because there's systemic issues, you kind of really have to get to the root of them. Despite all of those challenges, it's really been inspiring to know that it is possible, and there's so many people here also do similar things and are kind of all on that same track as well. Yeah, I would say there's a saying that's just the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So just because you're going into a space and trying to create solutions doesn't actually mean it'll have long-lasting effects or actually be to benefit of the people who live there. So in order to actually create longevity in the solutions and make sure that everyone's voices is heard and that the solution actually works, you have to hear those voices, you have to work with the community, and you can't just come in and assume what's right and what's wrong and kind of base your solution based off of that, because oftentimes you could, let's say for example, if you wanted to create a green space for a neighborhood, you could create a beautiful, amazing park, but maybe that would raise property taxes, and now the people that you were originally trying to serve can't afford to live there anymore. So it's really important that you work with the community so that you make sure everyone's needs are met and that you do it in the correct way.